I, Uma Agrawal, welcome you all to the online lecture series organized by Gokhale Education Societies, BYK College of Commerce. In the last lecture, we had dealt with adjustments and its effects. Hidden adjustments always reflected in the trial balance. Adjustments have two effects, whereas trial balance items have one effect in final account. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is partnership final accounts, some important points and treatment of some important items appearing in trial balance only. My discussion would be particularly relevant to these topics. In our previous lectures, from introduction to partnership, its features, necessity of partnership deed, provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932, methods of capital, various proformas, several adjustments and its effects are looked into. Before going ahead, it is necessary that we recollect and practice and revise the earlier topics to gain confidence and competency in solving the problems within the time constraint. Ahead in practically solving the problems which shall be proposed for ease of it. Today, we shall be dealing with important points relating to the problems. The important points are: we all are aware that the items of trial balance have single effect. So in this slide, it has been highlighted in red color. Firmly hamper upon you to remember throughout your career. This single effect can be reflected only once while preparing trading profit and loss account and in the balance sheet. Likewise, we are also aware that adjustments have always dual, that is twofold effects in trading profit and loss account, balance sheet and capital accounts. In preparing all these accounts, adjustments would have dual effect or dual aspect. Debit balances. All amounts of trial balance shall always appear on the debit side of trading profit and loss account or on the asset side of balance sheet. Credit amounts of trial balance are always the earnings of the firm. So they must always be reflected on the credit side of trading profit and loss account, capital account, or on the liability side of this balance sheet. In this slide, purposely, the important points are highlighted with the intention that you take them to be important and remember them while solving the problem. See the highlighted points. Only once, two effects, adjustment have two effects, debit balances of trial balance, debit side of trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet asset side, credit balances of trial balance items, credit side of trading account, profit and loss account, capital account and liability side of the balance sheet. These are the highlighted items. In a trial balance, if the item of salary and the item of wages are reflected, wages are shown separately, then salary would always be shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. Salaries are shown on the debit side of profit and loss account because it is an indirect expenses, and wages are shown, which is direct expenses, are always shown on the debit side of trading account. I would like to draw your attention on this slide to the item of wages and salaries stated combinedly. If in such manner item is reflected as it starts with wages and salaries, the direct expenses, then the said item shall be shown on the debit side of trading account. The item start with salaries and wages. As salary is indirect expense, then the said item shall be shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. I want all of you to thoroughly understand and remember how and when the item shall be shown on the way of its combination. In trial balance, if only trade expenses is reflected, then this item will only be shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. If in the trial balance, along with trade expenses, other expenses such as sundry, office, general, and miscellaneous expenses are given, then trade expenses is shown on the debit side of trading account, and other items or other expenses are shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. This format of posting the item are to be remembered. If no special instruction in a problem is given as to the hidden or self-explanatory adjustment, then too these items are to be given effect in the problem is important to solve it. When cost or market price is given in closing stock, then it is always necessary that the lower price must be stated while solving the problem. Similarly, when date of drawings are not given, interest on drawing then must be calculated on average basis or for 6 months. The calculation shall be made as per the formula that is colored in red in the slide. The formula is drawings into rate upon 100 into 6 upon 12. Drawings means the amount of drawing given in the example, and rate means the percentage of interest on drawing. If in a problem, commission is calculated, commission is allowed to a partner or a manager at a certain percentage on net profit, then there are two formulas for calculation it, which shall depend on the quotations of the commission. If commission is allowed on net profit before charging, then it shall be calculated as per formula A given in this slide, that is rate of commission. See, it is highlighted in red color. Rate of commission into net profit upon 100. Then the amount shall be arrived at. If commission is allowed on net profit after charging, that its calculation shall be as per formula B, that is rate of commission into net profit upon 100 plus rate of commission. Then the amount shall be arrived at, means the formula after charging is highlighted in red color in the slide. With this, we conclude with important points. Now we shall look into the treatments of important items in the trial balance only. First is outstanding expenses. Having single effect shall always be reflected on the liability side of balance sheet. Prepaid expenses shall be treated only the asset side of balance sheet. Likewise, treatment to outstanding income will also be on the asset side of balance sheet. In the item of outstanding expenses and outstanding income, one word outstanding is common, so we shall not be confused. When outstanding is expenses, then it is always on the liability side, and if outstanding is income, then it should be on the asset side of the balance sheet. We always prepare balance sheet for one financial year. If income is received in advance, then for the current financial year, it would be a liability. So it shall be treated as liability and shown on the liability side of balance sheet. Depreciation is decreased in the value of infrastructural goods. Like if car is purchased in the current year, then its value shall decrease in the coming financial year. So it being the loss, depreciation shall be treated on the debit side of profit and loss account. If furnitures are sold, then it will never fetch the price for which it is purchased. There is a loss being, so it is always shown on debit side of profit and loss account, that is loss on sale of any asset. If goods are taken away by the partner, it being a drawing indirectly mentioned in the debit side of partner's capital or current account. General reserve is the fund created by the firm which needs to be discharged in future. So reflected in liability side of balance sheet. Deposit from public would have to be returned in future. So being a burden, therefore shown in balance sheet liability side. Goods distributed as free samples are losses, so shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. Next is suspense account. If this item is shown on the debit side, then the same figure shall be shown on the asset side. If it is shown on the credit side, then the same figure is to be reflected on the liability side. Last treatment is bank for collection of bills. This being a recovery against outstanding bills is shown on the asset side of balance sheet. In concluding, we shall go to steps for solving the problems. Initially, prepare necessary all accounts with necessary working notes. Then pinpoint the trial balance items for external and internal adjustments. Give only one effect to the trial balance items chronologically. Two effects be given to the adjustments. Close all ledgers in the working notes except capital. Initially, find out gross profit and transfer it to profit and loss account. Then net profit, calculate net profit and transfer it to the individual capital account as per the ratio given. If no ratio is given, then transfer it equally. After transferring net profit to individual capital accounts, find the closing balance of capital accounts and post it to balance sheet. Finally, tally the balance sheet and get over the problem successfully. All these steps for solving problems are necessary. With this, I end the topic. Till today, in my lectures, I have presented important points relating to partnership final account. I presume that you all have practiced as homework of all the points which were discussed after concluding each lecture and gain confidence. In my coming lecture, I would be presenting problems for exercise and would be solving them to gain practice. I thank you all for your patience and concentrative attention. Concentrative attention. I thank respected Principal Shri Dr. Ram Kulkarni sir and respected Vice Principal sir. Thank you.